Hi, thanks for using my court coach. I'm Sarah and I'll be your instructor today as we talk about the property settlement agreement for a summary dissolution. If you are submitting a judgment of dissolution and notice of entry of judgment and you have assets and debts to divide, you will want to include a written agreement that indicates how those assets and debts are to be divided. This is an outline I've provided. There's basically 5 points you have to hit on. First, you want to include a preliminary statement that will identify the spouses or domestic partners, state that the marriage or domestic partnership is being ended, and state that the parties agree on the details of agreement. So I've included a sample of what I include in my written agreements to a summary judgment. So it starts off saying that the parties enter into this agreement and make it effective the date of its execution. The parties to this agreement are, and then you would put in the name of petitioner 1 and then the name of petitioner 2. Then the next line, the parties were married on, and include date of marriage. The parties were separated on, include date of separation. And then the parties were married for a total of blankety blank years and blankety blank months, whatever it may be, so long as it's less than 5 years total. Next, I include that there are no minor children of this marriage. Next, I include that there are irreconcilable differences that have arisen between the parties, and these differences have led to an irremediable breakdown of the marriage. The parties have separated and agreed to live free from any interference from each other. The parties have not resumed their marital relationship since the date of separation. The parties each state that nothing has been held back, that each party has listed the money and goods that he or she own. Each party states they have been honest and forthcoming with each other in entering into this agreement. Each party understands that even after a joint petition for summary dissolution is filed, this entire agreement will be canceled if either of the parties revokes the dissolution proceeding. So this might be a little bit of overkill. The main thing to include is that you're identifying each party to the dissolution, that you're stating the marriage is over, and that both parties agree on the details of the agreement. I just like to be a little more thorough, and you are free to use this sample language if you'd like. Next, you want to have a header for division of community property, and under that header, you're going to state petitioner 1 receives these items, petitioner 2 receives these items, and then list the assets that are being awarded to each party. The next header is going to be division of community obligations, and same as with the community property, you're going to say petitioner 1 gets these obligations, petitioner 2 gets these obligations. The next header is going to be addressing the issue of spousal support. With a summary dissolution, neither party can request spousal support as a result of this marriage. So you want to put language to that effect or state that each partner or spouse gives up the rights of financial support from the other. And then finally, you want to include lines for each party to sign and date. And then this, once signed, can be attached to your judgment of dissolution form and ready to submit as part of your summary dissolution packet. I hope you found this helpful. Good luck.